Hello everybody, I want to welcome you to Northern Sound and Light's YouTube channel. I'm JC with Tech Rep Marketing, the Presonus rep. We are here today to talk to you about the AudioBox VSL line from Presonus. There are three products in the VSL line: the AudioBox 22 VSL, the AudioBox 44 VSL, and the AudioBox 1818 VSL. And we're going to talk about the differences right now. But basically, these allow you to plug your instrument or your microphone into this and then get audio onto your recording software in your computer. Mac or PC, we don't care. We work seamlessly with all of them. And the best thing about it is Presonus has been doing this for so long. There are YouTube channels with end users with tips and suggestions who can help you at any time, day or night. So take advantage of that. But let's get back to the products. This is the good stuff. This is the AudioBox 22 VSL. And on the front side, you have two X-Max preamps that you can double guitar or mic because they are high impedance or XLR. You can also switch between monitoring what you recorded or what you're really doing just by flipping a switch. So there's no real ramp up of learning another piece of software beyond your recording software. Rugged heavy-duty chassis. And if you look on the back, we have our two outs, a headphone, and MIDI. Goes to USB 2.0. Its big brother is the VSL 44. So the first two inputs you can plug your guitar into. They're high impedance or low impedance, and then the next two are mic inputs. Again, accepting 1/4 inch. Oh, by the way, these all have phantom power just simply by hitting that button right there. And then you have your adjustment knob for each of your channels, your headphones, and your gain. On the back, you'll see headphones back here, your outputs, 4 outputs, your main outputs, again MIDI, and USB 2.0. The big brother to this is going to be the VSL 1818 with 8 mic lines, the first two having high impedance and the rest are microphone ins. We give you some output metering on here. We also give you the ability to hook it up in several different ways. And this is the one I'm flipping around quickly, only because we have a sync out, SPDIF, we have ADAT out, SPDIF right here, MIDI, and then your line outputs and your main outs. Again, works USB 2.0, and this is one rack unit. And again, all of these are heavy-duty cast chassis. These all ship with a version of the Presonus Studio Live 2.0 software that gets you started, and then they also give you the Studio Live Lite universal control that gives you control over your mixer on your computer. So we're going to take a break from looking at the hardware and check that out right now. Hey everybody, welcome back. We've cleared out the boxes and hooked up some hardware. And what I have here is today it's a Mac. Again, doesn't matter Mac or PC. Basically fired up the VSL 1818 via USB 2 cable right into our Mac. And what you need to do next is either use the driver that comes in the box, or I recommend always going to Presonus.com and downloading the recent drivers from the product that you are going to use. So in this case, we have downloaded the AudioBox VSL driver, and we go ahead and click on that, it opens up. And what you should see is a big happy screen that looks like this. This represents the mixer. This mixer will allow me to enable phantom power per channel. It'll go ahead and let me pan things. And when I click on here, I get what's called the fat channel. The same kind of fat channel that we see on a Studio Live, where we get ability to change and make EQ changes more so than you do on any competitive products. We can go back to our overview page. That's our fat channel page, our setup page, where we also have the ability to change our sampling rate. Now all these are 24-bit 96K, but you can go ahead and drop down to 44.1 if you want, and go from there. Let's see. Go back to overview, and then we can go ahead and look at our ADAT outs, our DAW outs, or our standard outputs on the unit. Now, just like on the Studio Live, there is a browser, and I'm going to go back to these outs and to overview and show browser, and I'm going to adjust my screen right here. If you have presets, You just simply drag them over onto the screen, drop them in, and you're ready for your next setting, whether it be a song or a show that you're doing. For example, if your friend has the same 1818 and wants your presets, you can drag those onto your desktop and email them to them. All right, now switching gears, now that you've seen how easy it is to recall or draw snapshots, we're going to get down to the meat and potatoes of this, and we're going to go ahead and open up Studio One 2.0. This is your recording software that comes with this, and the neat thing about this is it recognizes what hardware you have hanging off it, and it works very well. That's the beauty of Presonus at this time. We have the hardware, we have the control software, we have the recording software all under one roof that works together very nicely. Well, in Studio One 2.0, just like you do with the Studio Live platform, you can go ahead and link to SoundCloud. And then, for example, if I'm recording at my house and need to get this song over to you to finish your part, I upload it to SoundCloud, you pull it down, add your part, and we can then collaborate. Well, the final thing also is then part of the AudioBox line, once you've recorded your song, you can then also work with Nimbit, and that's a new product that Presonus has. It's a record label that allows you to combine the sales of your product, whether it's merchandise that you send to them for a little upgrade fee, but the free account lets you sell through your Facebook, MySpace, other social media sites, all the audio that you've recorded here today. But basically, going back to Studio One 2.0, you're either creating a song, you're creating a new project, or opening an existing document. Over here on the side here is a news feed with demos and tutorials. Over here is where you work on your song, and over here is where you work on your project. So in all, the audio boxes come obviously with the hardware, the firmware to hook them to your computer, a copy of Studio One 2.0, and a really seamless way to get your audio put together using a computer very easily. I want to thank you so much for taking a moment to watch the YouTube channel today and take a look at the Presonus products. On behalf of Northern Sound and Light and myself, JC, thank you.